High above the earth, in the vast and sparkling sky, lived a tiny star named Luma. Luma loved twinkling alongside her star friends and lighting up the night. But while the other stars were perfectly content to stay in the sky, Luma was curious. "I wonder what it's like down there," she often said, gazing at the blue and green planet below. "The earth looks so full of colors and adventures." One evening, when the sky was particularly clear, a shooting star whizzed by. Luma grew excited and decided to follow its trail. She closed her eyes, held her breath, and leaped. Down, down, down she fell, glowing like a streak of light. But as Luma entered Earth's atmosphere, her glow began to fade. By the time she landed softly in a meadow, she was no longer a bright star but a tiny, shimmering pebble. Lost and alone, Luma opened her eyes and looked around. The meadow was filled with flowers swaying in the wind, crickets chirping, and a cool breeze. But Luma felt scared and alone. "Where am I?" she whispered. She tried to twinkle, but her light had grown dim. A kind firefly buzzed by, his tiny light blinking in the dark. "Hello there," he said. "What are you doing here all by yourself?" "I'm Luma, a star from the sky," she said sadly. "But I've lost my way home." The firefly blinked in surprise. "A star? That's amazing. Don't worry, I'll help you find your way." The journey begins. The firefly led Luma through the meadow. They met a wise old owl perched in a tree. "Hoo-hoo, you've fallen quite far," the owl said, tilting his head. "The only way back to the sky is to reach the tallest mountain. From there, the wind might carry you home." "The tallest mountain?" Luma asked, her voice trembling. "That sounds so far." "It'll be a long journey," the owl admitted, "but you'll find help along the way." Encouraged, Luma and the firefly set off together. Their journey was not easy. First, they had to cross a fast-flowing river. Luma was too small to float, but a friendly frog jumped in to help. "Hop on my back," said the frog. "I'll carry you across." Next, they reached a dark forest, where the trees cast eerie shadows. Luma shivered, but the firefly lit the way, his glow keeping the darkness at bay. Finally, they reached a steep cliff at the base of the mountain. Luma felt hopeless. "I'm too small to climb this," she said. Just then, a gentle breeze whispered through the trees. "Hold on tight," said the wind. It scooped Luma up and carried her higher and higher, with the firefly buzzing close behind. At last, they reached the top of the tallest mountain. The night sky stretched endlessly above them, filled with billions of twinkling stars. Luma looked up, tears sparkling in her eyes. "I'm home," she cried. But as she tried to leap back into the sky, she found she couldn't. Her light was still too dim. The firefly flew up to her and said, "Luma, you're special, but even stars need help to shine. Let me share my light with you." The firefly glowed brighter than ever, and his warm light wrapped around Luma. Slowly, Luma's shimmer returned. She began to glow brighter and brighter until she sparkled like a true star once more. With a final leap, the wind carried Luma up, up, and up, back to the sky. Home among the stars. When Luma returned to her place in the sky, her star friends cheered. "We missed you, Luma," they said. "The sky wasn't the same without you." From that day on, Luma shone brighter than ever. But she never forgot her journey or the friends who helped her. Every night, she twinkled extra brightly over the tallest mountain, a reminder of the kindness she found on earth.